Hey, welcome back for another week three review. Going over week three SPA stats and scores. Welcome back. I'm your host, Water Mob. So, let's get off into it real quick and check things out. So, of course, we had Houston and Indianapolis fail and just got toe off the bone from start to finish as always. These guys are just putting up 50 on me real easy. So, we had to go back, reassess the game plan, and see what we can do about that middle linebacker spot. We'll just pretty much go over some players I think we might be replacing, and hopefully it'll work out next week against those Vikings. It's hard to lose two division games straight, but it is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do, and we gotta keep it moving. So let's go ahead and check out the stats of that game. As you can see, we only got the one game plan of the one INT, and we got the 200 plus yards, but didn't win the turnover battle and couldn't keep them under 20 points. And I don't even know why I clicked on that one, but you got to hope for the best. So I was hoping this defense would pull through, but they didn't play anything like they did last week. There was a few big hits, but it wasn't as competitive as I thought it was going to be. I think that would have made a bigger difference. We could have stopped him. We could not stop him on defense, man. That quarterback was acting a donkey. So, like I said, let's get off into these stats real quick, and let's see how this game went. So, let me get here. View the score box. All right. So he had 482 yards on offensive yards gained. I had 304. He had 338 yards rushing. I had 71. Wonder why my yards we done went down like 20. So I don't know. I'm confused on that, man. I'm really confused. But we went down to 71 rushing yards. That's crazy. We was averaging at least around about 75 to 100. 120. Now we're just getting 71. I don't know if it has something to do with the offense that I picked or what, but we had to figure something out. Passing yards 223 to 144. At least we got him there. We had the offensive first downs 26 to 14. Got the punt yards was 4 to 27. Then you have the kick return yards that was 111 to 33. Then the total yards gains 419 to 542. Turnovers 3 times this week instead of 5, so I guess that's a good turnaround. Still wish you wouldn't have had the 3 turnovers. But all this was just driving down the field, taking advantage, and just killing me, man. There wasn't nothing I could do. Turnovers was 1 for them. We had third down conversions 2 to 4. Fourth downs was 1 to 0. No 2-point conversions. Red zone 100%, believe it or not. We had 1 red zone TD. I believe that was our only TD. But he had 75%. He had 5 red zone TDs. Then you had the field goals 1-1 tied. We missed 1, I know, because he had the momentum where it iced me off the top. Penalties 10 to 5, and then we got 23 minutes with 24 minutes time possession. Jumping off into the player stats, let's go ahead and check out the Colts. Of course, you had Richardson coming in 158 yards, 100 yards, 2 TDs. 158 quarterback rating, 100 yards, 2 TDs, no INTs, got sacked 1 time, 87% completion percentage with 8 out of 7. Then you had Bridgewater came in with a 30, 50 yards, 1 INT. Didn't get sacked, but he only had 50% completion percentage. Moving on to the rushing, you had Hull. He had 5 attempts, 91 yards, 1 touchdown. You had Taylor, had 85 yards, 1 touchdown. Morant, he had 13 with 71, and Richardson 4 for 62, and Samuels 4 for 19. the rushing. Receiving, you had Rose had 3 for 39, 1 touchdown. Mallory, he had 1 for 34. Woods had 1 for 20. I'm sorry. Josh Downs, he had 2 for 19. Boykin, he had 16. Samuels had 11. Cooper had 10. Taylor had 2. So he was just spreading the ball around all the different receivers. Yeah, he was just mixing it up, man. Just throwing them everywhere. Tight end, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, running back. So yeah, he was just keeping it cool, playing his game. Hopefully we'll try to at least put up a fight next game, because we're gonna have to see these two teams again later in the season. So moving on to defense, he had 7 tackles for Fuller, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack, 1 INT. Blackman, he had 6 tackles, 2 deflections. Brents, he had 6. Shepard had 6. Buckner had 5, 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack. You got Leonard, he had 4 tackles. Then you got Cross, he had 4 tackles, 1 INT, 1 pass deflection. Wagner had 4. McRone had 3. Alwyn had 3, 2 tackles for loss, half a sack credited. Dayo, he had 2 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack. I don't even know how to pronounce your name, sir, but you had 2 tackles. 2 tackles for loss for both, 1.5 on sack. Rush, he had 2 tackles, 1 INT. Dooman had 2. Hand had 2 and 1 tackle for loss, and Stroud had 1. Scott had 1 tackle, and Alba, you had 1. All right, let's see what the Texans did, man. Move on here. All right, we dropped below our rating, 42, 260 yards, 3 INTs. Guys hit 5 times in the pocket, man. 5 times. Our line was just non-existent against these fellas. I don't know what's going on. Had a 53% completion rating for Stroud. Pierce, he had 61 yards. Stroud had 7. Singletary had 3. I thought I gave him the ball more than that, but he only had 3. I don't know. Virgo, he got in and got 4 for 75. You got Jones, he got 5 for 53. Gotta get Jones in the game plan. We're not utilizing him as much as we should, especially at the number 1 spot. So who knows? Schultz, he had 50. Nico got in 45, and Pierce got in for 29 yards. Singletary had 8. So none of these guys did what we needed them to do. So how did we get the... All right, Stroud got the 1 rushing touchdown there at the end of the game, I believe. Defensive wise, we had Brooks was busy, 11 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 deflection. He had 8. Then you got Rankins with 5, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack. Hill had 5. Sharper had 5, 2 tackles for loss. Been able to get him in no sacks, man. Stingley, he had 4, 1 INT. Petrie had 4. Ward had 4. Griffin had 4. Elliott had 4. King had 3. Harris had 3. Then we had Mr. Anderson. He was only able to get away with 3 and 1 tackle for loss. No sacks. We couldn't even touch this guy. 3 tackles for Weathersby. White with 1, Singleton with 1. And yeah, he was blowing a lot of coverage, man. I don't know what the deal was with Singleton. He was just getting ate up in that middle. So But yeah, those are the stats of that game. So hopefully we can have a better week. Like I said, we're going to switch some stuff up, man. Our offensive line gotta help us out, give us time to get that ball out, or at least to be able to read and see who's open. You know, we're having to rush it to one man. We're playing just snap the ball and go. We ain't giving them our quarterback enough time to look and see what's going on, or our wide receivers to even develop something. So, but moving on to my favorite thing, let's see what else is going on around the league and get off into some of these injury reports. So far we got Kansas City beating Tampa Bay 31-29. You got the San Francisco game. They need to come up. San Francisco and Miami haven't played yet. You got the Rams and Green Bay haven't played yet. You got Dallas and Philadelphia 33-7. You got Patriots and the Bills 26-34 for the Patriots. Seattle and the Cardinals went at it with 41-9. Cardinals taking that and moving them up to 3-0. I'm sorry, not Cardinals, but the Seahawks moving up to 3-0. I'm sorry. Got the Browns 42-21 over New York. 30-28 for Cincinnati over Denver. 31-23 New Orleans over Washington. Lions was 38-24 over the Vikings. Carolina and Atlanta haven't played yet. You got Tennessee over the Jets 27-30. Of course, Colts over Texas 52-9. The Chargers beating the Raiders 36-22, and Pittsburgh going into Baltimore taking that one 48-42. And last but not least, you got Jacksonville winning 17-10 over the Bears. Passing leader so far, we got Justin Herbert. He has 1,132 yards, 8 TDs. Kenneth Walker, rushing leader with 566 yards, 7 touchdowns. Receiving leader so far is Justin Jefferson with 353 yards, 4 TDs. And sack leader is TJ Watt with 5 sacks. We're gonna be looking for you, Mr. Watt. Let's see if we can get something going, man. We got 2 bad defensive ends. Maybe we can double up. Interception leader Branch is taking it 3 INTs, 1 pass deflection. You got tackle leader is gonna be Corey Bone, 35 tackles, 27 solo. So those are your top performers, and the weekly the weekly scores around the league. Now moving on to the injury report. Let's see what's going on with everybody, and maybe I know a few guys didn't come back from last time, but we'll see. Over here to injury report, and you know how we do it. We start from the top and work our way down. So let's go ahead and get over here to the Bears. So you still got Whitehair down. You got Jones and Perriman. I think the last time it was just Perriman and Whitehair. Jones might be an addition. He's gonna be out for quite a while, 4 weeks. Bengals, Higgins was on there last time. Carmen, Floyd, I think he wound up getting Carmen added, so he's gonna be out too. Bills got Knox out 4 weeks. Broncos are good. Browns, you got Myles Garrett who was out, Schwartz who was out, and this guy here, I'm going to pronounce some of these names, but I don't know. But he's out for 1 week back sprain. Of course, he got him on injury reserve. No, he's out for the season. Trey Palmer, 28 weeks. Wow. So he's out for the season. Cardinals are okay. You got Chargers. Allen was out last time. Bosa was out last week as well. Rump was out. Ruthers, he was out. So yeah, all these aren't new. You got the Chiefs, they're healthy. Colts, Payne, Breland, Rhodes. Rhodes 4 weeks, Freeland 3 weeks, and Pay is 3 weeks. Got Commanders sitting all well. Cowboys are good this season so far. Dolphins are healthy. Eagles, Goddard, he was out last week. Tucker as well, so they both still got 2 more weeks. You have the Falcons. Pitts was out last time. Dolman was out. Yeah, all these guys was out, so they're still serving. 3 weeks, 3 weeks, and 2. 49ers are sitting okay. Giants are good. You double check that because sometimes they don't want to show up. Of course, Jaguars, you are still doing okay. You still got Lawrence out for 3. Lloyd is out for 3. Fitzpatrick's still out for 4. You have the Jets. You got Hall still out for 1. You got to get him back. You got Hardman out for 3. Lions, you got Ragnow. He's still out for 3. Rodriguez is out for 2. Green Bay, you got Hill out for 3 weeks. Excuse me. Carolina still got Total out 2. Patriots are healthy. Raiders are sitting okay. Rams are good. Ravens, you got Eligible. He's out 3 weeks. And I'm slaughtering these names. Bakarati. He's out 6 with a collarbone. Saints, you got Orijai. He's out for a week with turf toe. Seattle, you're good. Steelers, you're out for 3 weeks. Harris and Pickett for 4. Dang, man, that sucks. They take your quarterback out and your running back. Both captains are gone. Wow, that's crazy. Texans, we healthy for a change. Titans, you got Hamler. He's out 5. Autry, he has 1. Brennan 3, and Cook 2. So I think the only new one is Homer with his 5-week injury. Vikings, you still got Phillips out 4 and Jackson out 5. And that's it. That's the reporter for the news around injury reports. So without further ado, I guess we're finna call it quits, man. Hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. I appreciate y'all tuning in and checking out the news around the league. You can check us out on Quarter Mile 25 on Twitch. So, you know, we'll be playing and trying to at least get a win this season or something, man. I mean, we're doing bad. So till then, we are up out of here. And like I said, don't forget to hit that like button. Tune in next couple days and we'll get y'all some week 4 news. See how these Vikings do us. Hopefully we can go to Minnesota and pull something out. Well, it'll be a home game, so hopefully they can come to us and melt. Maybe it'll be a little too warm for them. But like I said, I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy and have fun.
The ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he stopped him. The Colts at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
There, Richardson back to throw it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15. Just Richardson. He's going to keep it running right. And he takes it. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The Cleveland gets him. Third and 2. Stroud looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down. And this is going to wind up left. Well strong.
Kicker tried out to try one for 56 yards. You know, everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Dancing to his left. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. I guess not for the first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Touchdown, Colts! The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down.
And they continue to move the ball downfield.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right there.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he'll go down. Brought down. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And Gang knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
We
down.
don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Ball ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
Now Stroud. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Indy offense at the line and set to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Hurt.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw.
Receivers, tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Big Lion.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. Down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Back to the air with Richardson. That complete to Downs. 2 yards on the pickup there. Headed second down.
Allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Oh, fighting off the defender. Still going. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Colts 41-yard line.
Go.
Play action. Stroud now. Rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A real strength of late. They know to get out the quarterback.
Absolutely 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And a great return as he get the 20-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Downs going in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 30. Throwing now is Stroud. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No.
He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. Stroud off the play fake. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he takes this one. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's going to air one out. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And the Colts are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Boy, so another. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
Well done.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another play. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Running right through him. And he'll work down to get the first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And now the rookie screen. And he takes it down to the 10-3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Straight ahead running. Here's Samuels. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make be needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
He finds his man complete. That's Rose. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it in.
Been put through the ringer in this one.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. That is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses, 4th quarter, with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sound.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.